Hi, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. I think my mic is working because it said it was. Just let me turn it up some so that you can really hear me good because it's kind of low. Okay. So welcome today. We're going to try to finish our snowman. I did a little bit of work on this snowman. I really didn't like the way it was coming out. So I started over. I didn't enjoy that neon paint that I bought from Basics acrylic. So what I decided to do was use a little bit of cerulean blue, and it matched that color. So I redid this, and it looks so much better. Plus, what I did also was I primed the canvas with gesso because this canvas is like cheap and it's very, very textured, which was giving me a hard time with the paint getting into all the textures. And it's still a little rough. It's still not exactly how I was hoping it to be, but at least we got it together. Let me check here. I'm bringing in my iPad here to check on anybody that is going to communicate here today. If you guys are on, so I can answer questions. So let me get to my channel. This is a live. And let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. So just welcoming everybody to the chat. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll try to keep up with it. Hopefully it'll work for me. So anyways, so what we're going to do today, let me get my other things set up here because it keeps showing this doggone stupid. I don't know, it's built into this camera and I cannot get it off of the camera. So what I have to do is record it and then it'll be good. So, all right, now, oh golly, what came out? What came out of the thing? Oh, what is this? Okay, this is the actual cord that keeps it charged up. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. I have to see where I'm at here. Hard to see in here, believe it or not. Of course, a good way to start out, huh? Good way to start out my video here. Where's the plug here? Oh my. I think I'm going to need a flashlight. Let me get my flashlight. Oh my. Yeah, this is crazy. So, let me just get to my picture. Of course, there's always flubs. You know, you can never just do something that is easily done. But I guess that's what makes it fun, right? That's what makes it fun. Okay, so why is that there? Why? Okay. Tab. It likes me. Okay, now we want to tab to the number 2. I want to go over to number 2. Channel. It wants to keep showing me. Well, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Sorry about that. It is there, right there. Okay, take a look at that and let me go and get my flashlight so I can see. Okay, so I got my trusty flashlight and hopefully this will help me see where this is supposed to be. Oh my. All these technical things that you have to deal with. There we go. There it is. Okay. All right, so we should be good now, I hope. I do hope so. And all right, so what we're going to do, and I should get out of here at the camera side. There we go. Okay. Shut my light off. All right. So, let's put that back so that all that other stuff isn't shown on there. This is just lovely. I don't want it to show. Come on. There we go. When it's, I guess, recording, it keeps all that other stuff on the camera. So as you can see, my palette is kind of messed up, but I didn't want to throw that paint away because we're going to still use it. So the first thing we're going to work on here is we're going to base coat the mittens and the scarf. And there's a little headband across the hat here, and it is in neon pink. And of course, we'll have to do a few coats of that because of the way it is. I just want to wet my brush. I have a lot of neon pink here, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to mix a little white with that just to get a decent coverage of the pink. Well, somehow some green got in there. Isn't that lovely? I think we'll do it this way. Okay. Hey, Grayscale, how you doing? Yeah, I can't get that. Well, I did take it off the recording and then I put it back on because that one thing keeps coming on. I cannot get it off. I looked in the book and there's nothing on there. It must be embedded in there somehow. And I don't know how in the world it is, you know. It's just ridiculous. Trying to understand these things. I mean, it drives me nuts. So I'm going to do the mittens and the scarf. So what's going on with you, Grayscale? As you can see, I'm doing early. Boy, I got home. Well, like I told you guys last week, I started a job. So I got home yesterday and I went right to bed. Oh, I am so tired. It's not that it's hard, but because I haven't done anything for so long. Oh, thanks. Yeah, how about this? I got my little side view going. The only thing is it's on this little thing and I cannot get it to stay at a certain point. It I'd like it to be a little bit further down, but it's not showing like I'd like. So yeah, this with this neon pink, it is so translucent and it just shows all the brush strokes. So you can't really get a nice blend here with this. Yeah, I'm not real happy with that paint. But I did, like I said, I got that cerulean blue and it was just the same color as the neon pink. So I figured why not use it. Then I'll go over this a little bit with just straight neon pink to make it look a little brighter. I think doing it over again and using gesso down, it really made a difference for this. And that's why I didn't come on Sunday or whatever day it was that I said I was going to come back on Monday. Let's see. Well, Grayscale, you're the only one that shows up. You're my butt. Well, there's some other people on here too. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. helps my algorithm, because believe you me, I need the help for that. So I'm very carefully doing this. And you're using a number 2 brush. And you know what? I changed the brush. This is a Grumbacher brush. I used to teach Grumbacher painting classes at Michael's. And they always sent me like stuff that I needed for the classes. And this was one of the things. I just kept it because I felt it was a nice brush. I kept all those brushes. They were nice. So if you get a chance, check out Pitt on the Point, it's called. And Pitt on the Point is a class that my daughter is in, and it's broadcasting. And all the people that are involved are on there. They have pictures of what they're reporting and so forth. And it's pretty cute. I mean, I think it's going to be a nice little setup. This is like their second year doing this at Pitt. And they're going to broadcast local news. My daughter's doing entertainment. Hi, Sally. She interviewed, I hope I'm not in the way for this. Okay, I'm good. She interviewed yesterday somebody, and then she's going to do a huge interview, huge entertainment segment that probably won't even be very long, but it's just like being on regular television. It's pretty cute. That's what she wants to do. Well, you know what? She she started out, I think I told this story before. She started out because she's a pastry chef. So she started out, she wanted to go into dietary. She wanted to learn, that field. And she had a terrible teacher, and he didn't assign any extra credit, and it brought her grade down, and she had to have like a B average, and she couldn't get into that program thanks to him. So she quit going to school. She was really upset. And then she decided to go back and just get into the arts and theater, music, and then this one, broadcasting. And it apparently, this Pitt on the Point is a universal news channel. It goes all over. So I think it'll be kind of fun for her doing that, learning the ins and outs of broadcasting. Because they do she becomes a producer at one point, and I guess there's different segments. Maybe she'll be on the like the channel, oh gosh, an anchor. Couldn't think of it. News anchor. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And she's going to do that. Oh boy, I can't see. I can't see where my thing is here. I think it goes right here. Well, at least I think it goes there, so we'll just make it there. Yeah, so yesterday she was doing an interview, and then she'll be doing an interview on the 1st, I think, going on to the site where she's going to interview or do a segment. Okay, so you can see how blotchy that is. So you have to do a couple coats of this. I just don't like the way this is, but I can fix that later. for when I put the other stuff in. All right, so my next part here that I want to do, I'm going to do the nose. I would like to get more pink on him or her. But yeah, we're going to do the nose. We're going to make some orange. We got chrome yellow, and we're going to put some pink. Well, I have medium yellow, and I think we went over these last week. And you can look at the information section because I do have everything listed in there. I'm putting it in this corner right here because I probably put too much there, but we have to kind of make a mix. And I'm going to do this with the round brush number 2. And I'm going to put some titanium white in there, which I did because this is all like transparent. Let me get some of this out here off to the side. Put a little bit of the neon in there to make the orange. Red and orange. Red and yellow makes orange, and that's pink, so it's going to still make it orange. And some white, I think, will help that. Must be lunchtime. I don't know how long I'll be on here today because I do have somebody coming over to get their hair done. So, okay, I think that looks too yellow. We'll get a little bit more pink in there. There we go. Let's see how this is. Yeah, it's a little bit more orange. I think our snowman's going to be real cute. I see that grayscale. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, Shelly, thanks. We'll be seeing you later. I got you to come in here today. So, yeah, he's turning out pretty good. I could have waited till tomorrow, but if I don't finish this today, I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow because I want to move on to something else. All right. I'm going to rinse this out, let that dry. I'm going to go back into my mittens. So let's see here. I'm going to put a little bit more pink into that white. See what happens. Trying to stay away from the green. I'm going to move that out of the way. Don't want that green in there. Okay. Don't need green. Okay, we'll see you later. My, for some reason, Siri came on. Okay, so, well, people won't. Oh, they wanted that scary. I don't know. That's funny. Oh, yeah, this looks better. It's a little pinker. I want that to be pretty. I think our snowman must be a girl because it's in pink. Oops. A little slip there. Let's see. So what I always like to do when I'm painting too, I try to go in the general direction of the item that I'm painting. Like this here is going down towards the bottom, so I try to do make strokes towards the bottom. I think I'm gonna have to make a little more here. I did what you said, Grayscale. I have my iPad, so I can keep an eye on who's on while I'm doing this. So it should stay on. I'm only at 50% on my iPad though, so it might not last, but we'll see how it works. So because it's going this way, wrapped around, I am painting this way. I'm just leaving a little space there because I would like to shade that a little bit. So I'm just leaving that a little bit open. This has to come up a smidge too. Just a smidge. I want it to come up. Nothing crazy. This reminds me of a shoe. The way it's shaped, I guess, the way I have it shaped. Okay. Let's see if we can do this here. There goes my picture. There we go. Clumsy. I'm so clumsy. Okay. Let's see here now. So I hope I get more views this week on my painting. I did have a lot of views last week. I was surprised. I mean, it wasn't like tons, but I did get some views. More than I expected. Okay. Ooh, look at that. My hair's really right in there. Okay, let's see here now. Don't need to see all that. No. Whoops. Okay, so let's see now. I can get this together here. So I'm going to do the carrot on the nose again. Needs to get a little bit more. Paint there. Oh, I can tell he's gonna be just so sweet. All right, so then we're going to the next thing we want to do is we're going to add a little more black to my brush and make some brown, and we're going to paint the arms. Oh my goodness, that's a little tight there too. So we're going to get a little more black, which I have over here, and mix it with what I have on my brush, which probably isn't a lot, so I'm going to pull some of that in there. I don't know that I want to make brown. You know, that looks like gray. I don't know. These colors are not being mixed correctly, I don't think. Let me take a little bit of the pink in there. A little blue. Now we're starting to cook. Now, just added that little bit of blue in there. And voila, we've got brown. At least it's better than gray. All right, so the arms, here we go. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah, this one's a little thicker. Right there. Let's just do this too. Here also. Get it where it's dark a little bit. Oh, I've got a little white on there. That's all right. No worries there. All right, I probably got it on me too. Of course I did. I got it on my shirt. Ugh. More alcohol. I don't know where it comes from, to tell you the truth. So, now that we have this, we're going to use, we're going to make the hat. So, it's going to be some neon. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use our bright brush. This one, I'm going to use this one here. Oh, can you see it? There we go. I'm going to use this brush here. I'm going to just wet it a little bit. Get some of that stiffness out. And we're going to mix purple again, which I have already. But I think I'm going to add a little bit more blue, kind of darken it up some. Just kind of get it a little darker. Maybe just a touch of black. Not sure how that will work on there. Now it's a gray. Okay, and then we'll put some purple in too, eventually. Everything has to be done easy peasy, like, you know, you don't want it to be messed up. So this comes around. Oh yeah, it comes around here. Oh boy, I'm going to have to use a smaller brush, and my fingers are getting into the paint. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to turn my canvas a little bit here, just to get on the edge here and round it out. So it touches the nose, and then it comes over here, which I'm going to use a smaller brush because I want to make sure I can get in that little speck. So I'm going to use a little detail brush. Just come over here. Fill that part right there. And then kind of get these little ends to touch the nose. Like that. Perfect. All right, so then I have this part of the hat also. I have to get. And it comes around. So even if you make issues with your little swirls up there, don't worry because it all works out. When you paint this hat. Let's see. Oh, Grayscale, you're just the one that's here. What am I supposed to do? I didn't advertise it either. I just come on. I just figured I'd come on early because I knew that I was going to be doing Shelly's hair. She's my buddy. She's the nicest person you'd ever want to meet. I think she'd give you the shirt off her back if she could. She's an amazing person. Voila. Awesomeness. Okay. I'm going to rinse out my brushes. So, the next one we're going to do is we're going to still use that bright and we're going to paint the snowman part. So what we want to do here, let's see, is use dry brushing and we're going to use white. We're going to dry brush it, basically. Dry brush, dry brush. So dry brushing is when you don't have a whole lot of paint on your brush. You're just going to dip it in the white, kind of get some of it off, you know, and we're just going to go lightly on the snowman, just very light. Let's see, let's start over here. And what I want to do is I want to have some of that blue showing through on this. That is the most important part, is showing the blue showing through on this. So we're going to just do it very lightly. And we're going to kind of like blend that white into this side here a little bit without too much. This might have too much actually. So we're just going to just kind of like dry brush it and let some of that blue come through. See how it's just coming through? I want some of that to show through. And I'm kind of making it rounded. I mean, I don't know what the best way that you would want to do this. This is adorable. I'm just loving this. Not too much on here. I don't want too much on my brush. But I do want to be able to color it in. You know, I want to be able to kind of blend it in. It's coming along just right. So right on this side, we're going to keep it a little bit of that blue. Yeah, my snowman's going to be a nice snowman. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have missed you. I mean, it is just, I can't stay awake. It's terrible. Last night, I was so pooped. And I actually got out of there early because of the weather. No one was coming in. It was raining like crazy. And we did have some people come in, like, you know, around the around certain times, certain times it gets real slow. But we did have some people like coming in. It just wasn't like usual. And they said if I wanted to, I could go home. And I said, yeah, that sounds good because I'm pretty tired. Nights are very hard for me because I'm more of an early person. And nights kind of are difficult. But I'll get through it. I just have to change my lifestyle somewhat. Meet all kinds of people. It's just so nice because there's so many that are out there suffering, and it's a lot of sadness sometimes, even hearing people's stories, And I just, my heart breaks, breaks for these people. All right, so his face is a little round. Let's get him up rounded. Now, like I said, I'll probably end up finishing this tomorrow. I don't think I'll finish it today. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's I'll just work on this for an hour with you guys and see how much I get done. And we'll just take it from there, right? I hate dragging things out like that, but people do not stay on very long, and I just want to make sure I get people watching. Even at a later time, just to watch it all. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're still on here. That's real important, apparently. Apparently shorts are too, and I have to figure out, you can somehow revise or not revise, but things that you've done previously, you can do and make shorts out of them. Apparently shorts bring in more numbers to your channel. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's cute. This is adorable. Okay, so now what we want to do, this side here, we want to kind of bolster that and bring some of that blue into our paint. So let me see here. We got this blue. Just kind of bring it in. So kind of fade it into that. Give it a little bit of dimension. Make our snowman dimensioned. There's like a little shadow over here. So we're going to do that, make that shadow. And underneath his hat, we're going to have a little shadow of that blue. You see, I'm just dapping my brush, but I'm not putting a ton of paint on here. Just enough. Now, you always want to have a shadow under something like a hat, because that gives this dimension. It makes it pop a little bit more. It gives it what kind of meaning, We're going to put some of that under here too. Now that's just the cerulean blue. I'm not using the neon. I didn't care for the way that went, and I'm not going to use it. So let's put some here under the scarf. Kind of blending that a little in. Maybe here a little bit. at how much better. I mean, that just brings things out so much nicer. And because I'm not heavy-handed with it, it just looks more natural. See, that's the key. Don't overload your brush when you're doing this. Don't overload it because it'll just screw it up. And you can put a little bit of that around his nose here also. It's got to have a shadow underneath there. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're moving right along. All right, so our next step is to make the buttons, mouth, and the eyes. We're going to make the buttons kind of black, I guess, just using black. And let's see if we can do that. Now, I'm going to trace the buttons back on. Now, as you see, this is where this comes in handy. We want to line this up with the snowman. We're going to line it up like that, just like we did before. Line it up. Make sure he's even. Not quite even. You definitely want this to be tight, just like it was when we traced it. And I'm going to stick, tracing paper underneath. Man, this stuff really sticks. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to retrace the buttons, where his buttons and his nose is. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick this little piece of tracing paper in there. Get my little stylus. Just get this underneath here a little bit. Get his mouth in there. And there we go. We don't need a big piece, but we don't want to scratch anything up either, because this is a little different, this stuff. I want that one. It's different from the stuff I used before. Well, I must have not pressed hard enough at all, because you can't even see it. This other tracing paper won't be any good, and I don't want that graphite to get on my picture. So, let's see, maybe I wasn't pressing hard enough. Yeah, now I can see. So forth. Hi, Nancy. How are you today? Thanks for being here. Yeah, he's shaping up, isn't he? He looks better than he did. I know you missed the beginning part, but I redid him. And what I did is I prepped the canvas this time with some gesso. And that really made a difference. It really made a difference. I mean, it changed the whole thing of this. And okay, there must be some white in there. I was so impressed by that it just helped it along, you know. So let's see here. I don't want that so dark. But I guess it's okay, because what's going to happen here, these are like little snow drifts that I'm going to be putting in. I'll just put those in right now. Got this here. And there's one here that comes down and around him. Little snowdrifts from just we could just paint this in solid, but let's see, I do have some lighter to make this kind of light in through here. Cover that up. Because this is our horizon line and we want to cover that up. This is just a little lighter than the rest of it because it kind of blends up into this here, but you still want to have that horizon line and some of those little swirls from the background there. I'm going to get some snow in here. All right, let's go move on to our black. And we're going to see if I can draw the mouth. I'm going to need a little water for that. So I'm going to put some water in my black. Use my detail brush here. And I'm going to try to just really closely. Steady, steady, steady. I'm going to steady it up here. Turn your canvas. Oh, don't be afraid. Turn it. All right, that's not too bad actually, considering I have a hard time with those kinds of things. Okay, so we want this to be also right here, and this comes up. Okay, let's do the eyes. Okay, now we're going to do the little things right here, little buttons. And these things here, you don't have to make them in a circle. You just kind of tap that paint in there, making it look like coal. All right. So the next thing we want to do, we're going to kind of work on his mouth and things. The mouth is all dark, so we're going to just paint that in. So I guess it didn't matter if the strokes were a little messy. We can just paint that in here. I think I'm almost done, so just stick around and we will finish it up. Hi, Purple Tube. Hey, it's been a while. How you doing? Hope things are going okay for you with your daughter. I hope she's feeling better with everything. Yeah, I think about you all the time. I haven't seen you for a while on line. Okay, we got him done now. Whoo, he's looking cute. Okay, so what I want to do too is I want to highlight that hat a little bit, and then we're going to work on the nose. So I want to highlight the hat. I want to bring in some bright purple. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to, let's see, make some purple. So I'm just going to get some of my teal. And as you can see, my my palette is getting so messed up. I want real pretty purple. I don't know how this is going to show up on there. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my brush, grab a little bit of that. Yeah, it's not very, let's get a tad of white in there. Just a little tad. Brighten it up a little bit. All right, now just a little highlight on here. Okay, very dry brush again. Just highlight it. Okay. All right, so let's do the nose. We got to actually do that, the arms again. So I'm going to use this little detail brush for that and get back to my brown. Oops, sorry. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to go in here. Just add that brown again. Clean it up. It'd be nice if I could just paint without causing too much anxiety here for myself. Okay, making that a little darker. What I can do is put a little black in there too, just to shade it up a little bit. Nothing too much here. They're little sticks, so you want to kind of like get some barky looking things in there. Just little lines, nothing fancy. Yeah, I'm liking him now. He's cute. All right. So with my little brush, I'm going to get that black out of there. Go into my white. And what I'm going to do is under some of these little places here, I'm going to add some white just for giggles, just to get like a little bit of snow look. So let's see. And this can be sort of like dry brushed on. We're going to put more of that color into, I mean, it's and you can't have snow without some purple too. So I'm going to put some purple in there too. Snow always has some purpley cast on it. For some reason, I don't know. It just does, you know. Yeah, we got a couple people on here. That's awesome. I'm so glad we're going to finish this today. Sometimes it's just, you just never know how hard things are going to be, you know, if it's going to turn out the way you want it to. Just like last week, I was so disgusted with it that I had to start over, and it all has to do, oops, that's a big pile of snow there. You sometimes just have to kind of start over. I think I'm going to add a little purple to that pile of snow just to give it a little purple feel, because snow has that little cast on it once in a while. I should probably make some more of those piles around the snowman, huh? Because that's what it's all about, the snowman. Gotta get that snow. Let's see, right in here. Make some snow mountains here, right underneath him. Okay, so for the ham, you know, the mittens, I'm gonna make some dots. Let's put some dot, and then we gotta finish. Don't let me forget. I gotta finish the little making little dots in here. I have to finish the nose. Little polka dots. Same with the scarf. We're gonna make some polka dots on it. Just little tabs of dots here. If you don't like one, just, well, that's fine. It's just a double dot. He's a happy snowman. Happy, happy, happy. Until he melts. And then there won't be any more snowman. Little dots over there too. Get some fresh ones on that too. And a couple dots on his little headband also. There we go. All right. So let's see here now. Got to get a little pink in his cheek. Oh, got to put some dots in his eyes too. That was a mistake to forget. Then we got to get this. I still got to get that little. There we go. The happy line here. Okay. A little pink in his cheeks. I'm just going to use my number 2 round for his cheeks. Get some of that. And just tap it in here. All right, now let's go on to our, you know what, I don't know. Well, we're going to go on to the nose. All right, so we are going to, I don't want to use a bright brush though. I'm just going to use some of the brown. Let's see that I made. And I'm going to use that bright. Well, yeah, maybe the round brush. I think the round brush is the best. Pick up some of the brown. Kind of just undo this a little bit. Pick up more of that. Because it kind of just too much. Okay. Just lightly stroke it down like that. Okay. Then we're just going to make some little carrot things in here. You know how carrots have those little lines in there, I should say. Don't want to be Pittsburghese in there. Yes, he's happy. Yeah, he's a happy guy. Happy. Now I want to get some yellow. Okay, so we have yellow. And we're going to go in on the top part just to brighten that up a little. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Might not even see it with that, huh? Let's see if we can get that. Just kind of bringing some of that down into the snoz, into the nose. Let me get some more of that brown. I just want to tap it in, kind of maybe blend it up a little bit. All right. So with my number 3 round, I'm just gonna like kind of give it a little. Oh, I hate doing this because I know how hard this is for me. Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna outline it a little bit. There. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is the mittens. I have to fix that. I have to finish those up a little bit. We're going to get a little bit of purpley shade. And we're actually going to go on to the scarf with that purpley shade that I made. Okay, and we're going to get some highlights here. Well, just some shadow, I should say. So I want to put the shadow underneath. So I'm going to start here. Well, let me just get my other brush here. I think I'll use my, because I want to kind of dry brush this in. Okay. It's not going to do probably very well. Just dry brush it in. You can wipe it out a little bit if you want. Give it a little bit of pizzazz here. Come in with that here. Hold my brush to the side. Just holding it to the side and just kind of giving it some pizzazz. Same with this. This one, I didn't care for the way that turned out. Let's see if I can get some of that pink in there again. Just to dull it down a little bit there. So what we're going to do with this, oh man, just blending it a little bit more. Just there. All right, this one, I just wrecked the heck out of this one. That's all right. It'll still work. Blend it in with your brush while it's still wet. Scrub it in there. Okay, so now each of these scarves have a little bit of fringe. So we're going to get the fringe and do that, fix that. So we're going to start with the pink. Put some fringe in here. Some of this. Okay. All right. There is some purple. Purple. All right. And there is some white, but I'm going to go back into my purple and kind of put some ribs on here, like little, you know how mittens have those little ridges in there sometimes. There. Okay. Now, I want to get some white in that fringe also. Some through here also. Just to kind of spruce it up a bit. Okay, let's see here. A little bit of this. Just like a wash. I'm just going to do kind of like a wash. It's like a glaze here. Oh, maybe not so much a glaze. There. Just kind of spruce that up a bit. All right. I think we have a cute little thing here. It's so adorable. I love it. I'd like your comments on below. Let me know how you feel about this cute little thing. I really enjoyed painting this after I got, today it was really more fun because like the last time how I had some issues and I don't know what it is with this canvas. It's just not what I expected, you know. So, I mean, I guess, you know, Hobby Lobby does have nice canvases and I've never had any problems. Then again, I've never used this one. So I guess it's a little different for me, you know. A bit of white here. Light blue. Just to give it more of a feel of snow. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. He's so adorable. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed doing this, and I hope to see you next time. Hopefully we'll have something a little easier, but it could be harder. Who knows? I want to paint a giraffe. I noticed that a lot of people are painting that, though, and I had that on my next, for my next video. So let me know if you'd like to see me paint the giraffe, because I don't know how you feel about that. And oh yeah, those are nice. Those ones from Chocola. I should have probably used that. I wanted to use a 12 by 12 size though. So that's kind of what screwed me up on this. I wanted it to be a 12 by 12. Not knowing why, I just had that I wanted to use the 12 by 12, size. So yeah, that's the only reason I did it with this. Probably should have that a little darker underneath there. More. Give it a little bit of shadow. Little shadow in there. Yeah, so I gotta get something that will work, do real cute with this, because like a nice little frame. But I think this turned out real cute. I'm real happy with it. So I guess until next time, just don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I don't see any here, but of course this is on my what's it called, my iPad that I'm looking at. But I sure would like some thumbs up. And I want to just fix his mouth if I can. Can't really care for the way that turned out. That's one of the things. You can always go in with paint and fix up anything you don't like. Let's see if I can make my signature on here. With this thing. Yeah, Chocola, I like their stuff. I mean, I got that stuff from oh gosh, what's it called? The Hippie Crafter. I like that too. I like that paint. Now, I saw that someone else did a video on their markers. I like their markers. I mean, I didn't have any problems with it. I still didn't review it, but I think they're pretty decent. But I guess if you're a crafter, more so with the oh yeah, maybe that's it. That might be it. So live chat. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I guess if you do a lot of work in your sketchbook and things like that, that might be good for it. I hope this looks nice for you guys, because to me it looked really cute. I don't know. I know it's hard to see the, oops. Let's see if I can get it up here. Well, he's happy. That's all that matters. He's a happy guy. Okay. Well, I guess until next time, we'll see ya. And you guys have a good day. The rest of your day. Enjoy your day. And many blessings. Take care. Bye.